The movie begins in a quiet suburban town bordered by a dense, ominous forest. It is a beautiful autumn day. We see a young boy, Justin Witter, riding his bicycle alone along a winding road that cuts through the woods. The atmosphere is peaceful, but there is an underlying sense of dread. As Justin rides deeper into the isolation of the forest, something terrifying happens. And suddenly, as if caught by an invisible force, the bike jerks violently. Justin is yanked backward off his seat, flying through the air. Justin Witter has vanished without a trace. We cut to the Harper residence. It's a large, stylish home that feels cold and filled with tension. Jackie Harper is busy in the kitchen preparing breakfast. Her husband, Greg, is lounging on the sofa, completely disengaged from the household chores. Their son, Connor, enters the room. He glares at his father with intense resentment. The air is thick with unspoken anger. Greg ignores the tension, grabs his things, and heads upstairs to get ready for work. While Greg is upstairs, Jackie looks out the car window at the school across the street. She tries to call Greg on his cell phone, perhaps to break the silence. However, another call comes through on her line, and she quickly hangs up. Greg, seeing the missed call, and then the immediate hang-up, feels a surge of frustration. He assumes she is playing me. So, he throws his phone to the window. As he goes to his phone, his eyes catch something strange outside the window. On the roof, just below the sill, sits a clay mug. Greg climbs out to inspect it. Inside the mug, he finds several cigarette butts. Someone has been sitting on his roof, smoking and watching. But Greg is a seasoned lead investigator, so he compartmentalizes the strange event, deciding to focus on his job. He heads to the police station to lead the search for the missing boy case. Later that day, Jackie returns home. The house is silent. She walks into the kitchen and stops dead in her tracks. The silverware drawer is pulled wide open, and it is completely empty. Every fork, spoon, and knife is gone. Confused and unsettled, she calls out for Connor. As she moves toward the stairs, a man suddenly appears, a repairman. The repairman apologizes and explains that Greg hired him to fix a window upstairs. He mentions casually that her daughter let him in. Jackie is baffled. She doesn't have a daughter. She only has a son, Connor, and Connor isn't even home. Meanwhile, Greg is deep into the investigation of the missing boy. The case has eerie similarities to a series of abductions from 15 years ago. He visits the police archives and speaks with officers about the past crimes, trying to find a connection to the present day. That evening, the family sits down for a painful dinner. The silence is broken when Connor explodes. He confronts his mother about her affair. He blames her for ruining the family. Overwhelmed with rage, Connor storms off to his room, leaving Jackie devastated. Jackie tries to distract herself with housework. Suddenly, the TV in the living room turns on by itself. It is broadcasting a news report about the missing boy. Jackie turns it off. A second later, it turns back on. She stares at it, frightened. Just then, Greg walks in. To hide her fear, she pretends she was just watching the news. Greg goes upstairs to relax. As he walks up the hallway, he notices a framed family photo is missing from the wall. The photo cover is there, but the picture is gone. In the bedroom, he finds the family hamster running loose on the floor. He picks it up to return it to its cage, but the hamster scampers into the walk-in closet. Greg follows the animal inside. Suddenly, the closet door slams shut behind him. He sees someone has shut the door, but darkness surrounds him. Greg bangs on the door, shouting for Connor, assuming his son is playing a cruel prank. But there is only silence. He pounds on the door in frustration. Eventually, Jackie comes upstairs and hears him. She unlocks the door. Greg bursts out, furious, demanding to know where Connor is. Jackie tells him Connor left the house a while ago. Greg is bewildered. If Connor wasn't there, who locked him in? Jackie tries to use this moment of vulnerability to talk about her affair, to apologize, but Greg shuts her down. So Jackie decided not to tell about it. Strange events continue to plague Jackie. She hears voices coming from Connor's room. She enters to find his laptop playing game audio, but the room is empty. It's a mess. As she tidies up, Connor walks in, confused, asking what she is doing. As Jackie leaves, she spots something disturbing under the bed. A creepy, realistic monkey mask staring back at her. The next morning, Greg wakes up feeling cold and wet. He pulls back the covers and realizes he has urinated in the bed. He is mortified. He assumes it's stress or old age. He quickly strips the bed and puts the sheets in the washing machine before heading to work, trying to hide his embarrassment. At the station, the investigation takes a dark turn. The missing boy's body has been found. A green pocket knife was found at the scene, the signature of the kidnapper from 15 years ago. Greg decides to visit a man named Tommy, one of the two boys who survived the original kidnapper years ago. Greg hopes Tommy can provide a lead. But when Greg enters the room, Tommy takes one look at him and begins to scream in absolute terror. The trauma is still fresh, and all police guys leaves without answers. After that, Greg starts to listening the confession audio of those boys who survived from kidnapper years ago. Greg tries to find the clue for his case. While Greg is at work, Jackie's ex-lover, Todd, shows up at the house. He wants to rekindle their relationship. They stand outside on the patio. Jackie is firm. She tells him, "I don't want to be with you." She chooses her family. As they talk, a clay mug, the same one Greg found on the roof, falls from the sky and smashes onto Todd's head, knocking him to the ground. Jackie panics and drags him into the basement to treat his wound. Inside the house, Connor is in his room. He hears a noise and goes to investigate. He wanders the hallways, feeling like someone is watching him. Downstairs, while Jackie is tending to Todd, loud music suddenly blasts from the living room stereo. Jackie rushes up, turns it off, and sees Connor. Jackie sends him to sit in the car to send him to school. Jackie thinks Connor is the one who threw the mat on Todd's head, so she'll make Connor to confess. But Connor knows nothing about that, so he refuses. While Jackie is focusing on his son, she accidentally hits someone. While Jackie is dealing with Connor, Todd is alone in the basement. Before he can react, someone steps out from the darkness and swings a baseball bat. The blow strikes Todd in the head, killing him instantly. Greg returns home. Jackie is in hysterics. She shows him the body in the basement. Greg, protecting his wife and his career, makes a snap decision. He assumes Jackie killed him or that it was an accident she caused. He decides they must hide the body. They load Todd into the car and drive deep into the woods to bury him in a shallow grave. While his parents are burying a body, Connor is alone at home. He hears the washing machine running loudly. He opens the lid and finds that someone has thrown all the missing silverware into the machine. Then he goes back to his room and receives a strange text message on his computer. He types back, "Who is this?" Suddenly, a masked figure appears behind him. Greg and Jackie return home, but they find Connor tied up in the bathtub, terrified. They cut him loose and Jackie rushes him to the hospital. Greg stays behind. He knows someone is in the house. He takes his gun and begins to hunt. As he searches, loud music starts playing again. He follows the sound to the guest room. As he reaches for the stereo, an axe swings out from the shadows, striking him. The movie then we go back to the very beginning, but this time, we see the truth. The house isn't haunted. It is infested. Two young intruders, Mindy and Alec, have been frogging in the Harper home. Frogging is the act of secretly living in someone else's house without them knowing. Mindy is filming it for a documentary, trying to be stealthy. She vlogging herself every day, and Greg's proudly sharing about the food she took from the house is really bad. But Alec is different. Alec wants to cause chaos. We see the events again from their eyes. We see Alec sitting on the roof, smoking and leaving the mug. We see Alec stole a family photo which is hanging on the wall. They live in Greg's house like they are the owners. One day, Alec sneaked into the bedroom and hid behind the bed. While Greg is entering to the closet, Alec locked him from outside. And while Greg sleeps, he urinating on him. And the next morning, Alec dropping the mug on Todd's head. Mindy is uncomfortable. She thinks Alec is going too far. She wants to leave. She packs her bag and tries to sneak out, but she sees Greg come home. She hides in the basement and witnesses the murder. She realizes Greg isn't just a cop. He is a killer. Mindy tries to escape, but gets trapped. She overhears Greg and Jackie discussing the body disposal. Later, she sees Alec tying up Connor. She tries to stop him, threatening to call the police. They fight, and Alec accidentally pushes Mindy down the stairs. She is knocked unconscious. To cover his tracks, Alec hides Mindy in the trunk of Greg's car. He tries to drive away, but Greg returns home. Alec flees back into the house to hide. Then Greg and his wife found her son in bathroom, and his wife carry her son to hospital. Then Greg gets in his car to go. Unaware Mindy is in the trunk. He drives to the woods. Mindy wakes up in the darkness of the trunk. She finds a bag next to her. She opens it and finds several evidences of kidnapper. The realization hits her. Greg isn't investigating the kidnappings. He is the kidnapper. He has been using his position as the lead detective to cover his tracks. Greg stops the car and gets out. Mindy gets out of the trunk. She tries to call 911, but the signal is weak in the woods. She spots an old trailer hidden in the trees. She creeps toward it and hears whispering. Inside, she finds the missing boys alive but trapped. Before she can free them, Greg appears behind her. He suffocates her with a plastic bag until she stops moving. He drags her body back to the car. Back at the house, Alec is still hiding. He watches as Greg carries Mindy's body inside. Greg stages the scene. He shoots Mindy with his gun to make it look like she was an intruder he killed in self-defense. Alec hears the gunshot. He sees his friend dead. Something snaps in him. He decides he isn't going to run. He's going to fight. Greg begins searching the house for the second intruder. Alec lures him by turning on the stereo record player, the scene we saw earlier. When Greg goes to turn it off, Alec attacks him with the axe. A brutal fight ensues. Greg is older, but he is trained and violent. He disarms Alec and beats him viciously. He grabs a metal poker and smashes Alec in the face, knocking him down. Greg stands over him, panting. He realizes he needs a story for the police. He goes to the kitchen, grabs a knife, and stabs himself in the shoulder. Actually, he is setting the stage. He will claim the intruders attacked him, killed his family, and he had to kill them. He prepares to finish Alec off, but Alec isn't unconscious. He scrambles and grabs Greg's gun, which was dropped in the fight. He points it at Greg. Greg, realizing he is at gunpoint, so he switches tactics. He plays the victim. He is trying to stop Alec by playing psychological tactic. He tries to talk him down, pleading for his life. Alec stares at him. His face is bloody, but his eyes are clear. He pulls the trigger. The shot hits Greg in the chest, killing him instantly. Sirens wail outside. The police burst in. An officer sees Alec holding the gun over the lead detective's body. Without asking questions, the officer shoots Alec in the shoulder. Alec falls. Later, the truth comes out. The police find the trailer in the woods because of the call by Mindy. The missing boys are rescued. Jackie and Connor arrive home to a crime scene, shocked to learn the monster was living with them the whole time, as Alec is being loaded into an ambulance. We see a young Alec and a young Tommy in a 15 years ago. Alec wasn't just a random Frogger causing chaos. He was one of Greg's original victims who escaped. He came back to this house not to make videos, but to hunt the man who stole his childhood. The movie ends with justice served. The killer is dead, the victims are saved, and Alec finally has his revenge. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this recap, please like and subscribe to channel for more. See you in next movie.